What's up YouTube? Today I'll be showing you how to make meteors in Minecraft using commands. Let's get to it. First, grab yourself a command block and a structure block. Alright, in the structure block, copy these dimensions. And this is where we will create our design for a meteor. Alright, make sure to copy this exact shape for your meteor. You can use any blocks you want, any kind of design. Next, give yourself a structure void. We're going to fill this bottom half of the structure with void blocks. Alright, this is what it should look like after. Make sure you leave the top half empty. Now you can save it. We're going to name this structure Meteor. Now for our first command block, we're going to make it a repeating. And put execute at a type equals armor or type equals endermite. Name equals summon meteor. Now we're gonna do summon armor stand summon meteor dummy, and let's do 80 blocks above. Alright, for our next command block after that, we're going to make it a chain conditional command block. Execute as at E type equals, this time we're going to do armor stand. Run kill at a type equals endermite. Name equals summon meteor. Alright, so rename your endermite egg summon meteor. Let's test this. As you can see, it works. What I would do is throw this egg into a chest so you don't accidentally delete it or lose it. Alright, now we're going to do a single command block. Make it repeating. Execute our armor stand. Run structure load meteor. Make sure you copy the positioning or it'll be a little bit offset. Alright, our next single repeating command block will go execute as at E our meteor dummy unless block. It's gonna detect if there is anything but air below it, and if it does, it will kill at S. Also, let's put, just so it can work with water too, unless block again. This time -16, so 16 blocks below. Alright, let's go test this out. It should actually look like a meteor now. Alright, it's working how we want it to, but as you can see, the chats have been spammed, so let's quickly do a couple world commands. So first, let's do game rule. Command block output false. That will make it where it won't spam the chats with the command block output. Next, we're going to do ticking area. Add circle 4. So in this chunk where we got command blocks, it will allow the command blocks to function in an unlimited range. So anywhere in the world, these should still function. Alright, next we're gonna add a scoreboard. I'm just gonna call it Meteor. And because why not, let's set display so we can see what's actually going on. Alright, next command block, we're gonna put as repeating execute as at E. We're gonna do our meteor dummy again. At S unless block 16 blocks below. Execute if the block isn't air, and unless block again. Execute if block 16 blocks below isn't water. If it detects if there's no air or water 16 blocks below, it's going to run a scoreboard and add 1 score to our scoreboard. Also, make sure to name your command blocks. It helps you to recognize them like quick and easy. You can do like a simple title. So this one I'll just call scoreboard. This one I'll call kill at S. Structure. Summon stand. Kill under. Alright. Our next chain command block will be execute as at E. I'm gonna do our dummy again. This time we're gonna add scores and those weird looking brackets. Our scoreboard name, 2 periods and a 4. Add a S unless block unless block 16 blocks below. If it's not water, run summon ender crystal and summon that 14 blocks below. So that should be a few blocks below our meteor. This command will leave the crater that the meteor will make when hitting the ground. Now we're going to do a mob event. Crystal explode. So this should make it where immediately after the ender crystal has been summoned, it should explode. Alright, the next command block after that. So basically do the same thing you did last command block. Copy that. So we're going to do a particle command, which should make it where like an impact, and it's so Minecraft smash ground particle. Alright, next, after you do those commands, we're going to grab another structure block. And we're going to create another structure. Place 2 structure voids in. And we're just going to put armor stands in it. So grab yourself a name tag and an armor stand. Name the name tag spread. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill the structure with armor stands pointed at each direction. So you got to rotate them in a circle pretty much. Like so. Alright, after you've done that, you're going to name this structure block spread. Alright, place another command block. And put execute at E. And we're going to do our dummy again. Name. Unless block. Our meteor should be 10 blocks tall. So 11 blocks below should be right beneath the meteor. Exactly. Execute if there is an error. Another unless block. And do the same for water. Run, structure, load, spread. And load that one block below. Now what you're going to do, you're going to take this command block that we created earlier. And just copy it. Put it on top of that and make that into a chain command block. Alright, for our next command block, call this one move spread and put execute as at E type equals armor stand name equals spread. At S run TP at S so TP at S and 3 upward arrows. They should teleport the armor stand every second 3 blocks forwards and 12 rotated. So when we exit the commands, this is what it should look like. It's pretty mesmerizing. Go ahead and kill anything in a radius of 30. There we go. Alright, next command block, you want to do a chain conditional. This time we're going to do scoreboard. Players add at E type equals armor stand. I'm going to do this spread armor stands. Do the scoreboard we created earlier. Meteor 1. So each ticket should add 1 score. Alright, after that, we're gonna do kill at E. Type equals armor stand. Scores and those brackets are scoreboard 6 ... So 6 or anything above. So it should kill the armor stand after 6 ticks. Alright, for our next command block, repeating, always active, execute at A, type equals armor stand. We're gonna execute the spread armor stands we created. This is where the spreads functionality comes in. Fill. Alright, so we're gonna make it where these armor stands will replace blocks within the radius. It's gonna replace grass blocks with dirt. Alright, so basically copy that command again. This time we're gonna do cobblestone stone. You can put any numbers you would like. I just find these values work best for me, so I'm gonna put -11 there and -2 there. Then we're gonna add scores to the argument. .2. Alright, we're gonna do the same command again. This time we're gonna put fire, keep, and change these values once again. Instead of the 3s, gonna put in 2s. Alright, we're gonna do another command. This time dirt replace short grass. You'll see why I put short grass in a second. It's a personal preference. I think it makes the creator a lot more realistic and better. Here we're gonna put 5 and 3. We're also not gonna do a score argument in this one. Alright, we're gonna do another command block. As at E, we're gonna execute our meteor dummy again. At S, run. I'm gonna do a particle command. Dragon, death, explosion, emitter. That's a long particle name, but it works. Alright, go over your commands, make sure you got everything spelt correctly. Alright, let's go test this out. As you can see, it looks like the meteor has left some damage. Let's go test this again. I think it looks pretty convincing an actual meteor has fallen here. I'm pretty proud how this turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, last but not least, do another repeating command block. And we're just gonna make these armor stands invisible. Invisibility 1 When you put true at the end, it makes it where the effect particles aren't visible. Alright, I'll go over the commands one more last time. All commands will be linked in the description for copy and paste. And if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. And if you found the tutorial helpful, maybe drop a sub. I'll make it up to you somehow with hopefully great content in the future. And I'll see you later.